Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Drakes and Discussion podcast, man. It's your boy King Bot, KBNGBAK. This is not Primetime Naeem next to me.
I've replaced him. It's me, Shanice.
I got my whole girl Shanice in the building. Hey Shanice, how you doing?
Hello, everyone.
But I also got Primetime Naeem on his own camera, because that nigga got the salt and pepper beard, and I'm super jealous.
All day.
I'm super jealous, man. All right, so you know how we start off this podcast. How's everybody's week been? Shanice, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you the
My week
guest.
has been good. I mean, we just started. I've been traveling, so I had to travel home for work, which is Maryland. And I am a stitch exhausted, but I'm all good. I was able to hang out with you earlier and learn.
Absolutely.
So it's all good.
Did you learn a lot hanging out with me?
I learned a lot. So I'll say it at the end, but I've learned a lot from you, and I appreciate you allowing me in your abode. But
sure.
Yeah, good vibes.
For sure. Naeem, how was your week this week?
Man, my week was cool. I mean, I ain't really, getting to too much. Man, I was chilling, vibing. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy.
All right, for sure. All right, so let me tell y'all about my week. So last weekend I did a live stream for I found a new revenue stream. So I live streamed a music festival.
Okay.
Live stream a music festival, right? So my homeboy Bishop, he's been on the podcast before. Shouts out to Bish. He has a music festival that he does in Raleigh. And that shit was like, it was a lot of people out there, man. A lot of people. And we had a ball. A lot of good music artists that was out there. They had a comedian out there, but he ain't telling no jokes for real. He had to go early too. He was the host. He had to go early. And but
Wait, he was the host and he left early?
Yeah, he had an emergency. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
was about to start cracking jokes.
But no, it was a good show nonetheless. It was his first time doing something like that. He actually, it was actually a success. You know how, normally it's your first time doing something, you might lose out on money doing it. It was a fucking success, yo. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of yesterday he came over, him and his boy came over. They kind of recapped, what happened and everything, and everybody had positive vibes about it. So it was all good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure. But other than that, my week has been chilling, man. I ain't been doing a goddamn thing at work, because guess what? I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? How many days we away from Vegas, Naeem?
Man, we got a month, bro. A month exactly, I want to say. Yeah, a month exactly.
For sure.
30 days.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Norris in here. What's up, bro?
I am here.
What up, black people?
All of the pictures from Vegas and the videos and the shenanigans.
Yeah, we got. Sometimes we gotta censor some stuff from Vegas.
You gotta get that green circle joint. I just learned how to do that when I was at Coachella.
Green circle. What's a green circle?
So it's like on Instagram, you choose the people you want to see. Your pictures.
The close friends.
The close friends.
I was like, the fuck is the green circle?
It's close friends.
Yeah, the close friends. Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just be throwing everything in our group chat. That's how we do it.
No, put that on the green circle. I love people.
Oh shit, Sierra in here. Hey, Sierra.
Hi, sister.
Oh man.
No man said, "Hey, y'all moving things."
Look, Sierra knows because we were at Coachella. I was like, "Look, we both got jobs.
Yeah,
This about to be Dr. Hobbs. We're not."
I was looking at Coachella via YouTube. I was like, that shit look lit out there too, man. Yeah, for sure.
What I remember.
Man, was it a lot of alcohol or a lot of drugs?
It was a lot of weed.
Oh, okay.
It's California,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So the first stop before you get to the campground
Right.
is the dispensary.
Of course.
We
You
have
got
liquor,
to.
but it's so hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When you go out to any kind of music festival, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to limit your drinking as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Like if you do drugs, you want to limit your drinking as much as like drinking alcohol as much as possible. You want to drink mad water. Because I've seen niggas pass out at music festivals. My first music festival, 3-day festival, Governor's Ball in New York, and it's on Randall's Island. So like in order to get to the island, you have to take a ferry. It's once you leave, it's no coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they allow you to exit and enter at your leisure with your little
Yeah. And that's how it is at Coachella, because like remember you're in the desert. Like you're out in the desert, you're in California.
Yeah.
It's just sun. Like what are you doing? It's sun and music. That's it. It's sun and music. So
Right.
even when we were preparing for it, it was like I'm more than likely going to be high the entire time than I am going to be drunk, because think about what drunk comes with. Like you said, dehydration, having to go to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah.
And those are like kind of spread out. It's a lot, but it's spread out.
Yeah, that's why I do like the top tier VIP, man. I don't do no low tier VIP. No, I can't do general admission, because I call it general admission people peasants. I'll be like, look at them peasants. You know what I'm saying?
But to be honest, with Coachella, I don't know if they have VIP, because
They got the cabanas. They got the cabana joint.
We didn't see any of that.
You ain't see none? I know when
So like the main stage, I think there was like one small area that we saw people in, but it was it wasn't covered.
Really?
It wasn't like covered or anything special. So like I didn't feel poor.
Bougie Negro alert. Fuck, I'm bougie, so what, man?
Everybody was on the same level over there.
Yeah, like I didn't feel like. I think the other people may have had better seats, if you will. Like those were backstage with Meg. Like
for sure.
I didn't feel poor.
Yeah, I sneak backstage all the time, man. All the time. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. If you go and see the last Roots picnic, I'm literally on stage on like several different photos that they posted, because people tag me, be like, nigga, how the fuck you get on stage? Shh, don't worry about it.
You get big I'm media vibes. Like
Do I really?
Yeah.
Do I really? No, niggas thought I was security when I was at the Roots picnic.
Who are you securing?
I had the bulletproof vest on, like with my name and shit on it, but I look like security, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the vest made me look bigger up top.
This nigga.
That's the next subject. I'm not even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna.
Hold on, what more is talking about? Light skin and bougie. Oh,
I'm not gonna bring black people down.
All right. So we can start getting into the topics.
It says security.
Yeah, nigga, security, top flight security of the world, Craig. All right, so
that's what it was. He had the little wand.
Right.
All right, so look, Negro, please. Hey, yo, chill. I ain't even gonna put that comment up there, yo. All right, so look, y'all know what season it is. What season is it? Somebody tell me what season it is.
Oh my God.
Somebody tell me what season it is.
I'm smoking hookah.
It's Hoochie Daddy season.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Do you know what Hoochie Daddy season is?
Can you explain fully what Hoochie Daddy season? I feel like I've seen it, but what you got?
No, go ahead, break it down.
No, I'll break it down. It's Hoochie Daddy season. It's our time, fellas. It's us. It's our time. It's warm outside, right? Hold on, let me break it down. It's warm outside. What we doing, right? We pulling up with the short shorts with our thighs showing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They looking at the print in your shit, dog. Like, yo, you are a king out here, because they on it. They looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to clown niggas with the short shorts during the summer with their thighs out. Guess what?
I'm glad we said that. Okay.
Guess what? My thighs is out, nigga. Like, I ain't no shame in my shit. That motherfucker hit.
No filter. It's like, God damn, it's pure.
Was it Straw D your name?
It's straight.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's just me.
All right, so
I guess so. Man.
So okay.
Just say get ready to get thigh meat. Oh my God.
So here we okay. So Naeem, what are your thoughts about this Hoochie Daddy season? Because I got feelings about it, but
You got feelings about it?
I really do.
I mean, look, why can't we have Hoochie Daddy season? They got Hot Girl Summer.
we gotta have something. It got equality.
Have Hoochie Daddy season.
Equality.
So this is where my problem comes with this.
All right, go ahead.
Now listen, I'm all about exposing the thigh meat. I love thighs. Even when when we were in school on Chicken Wednesday, your girl got 2 fried thighs. I love thighs. But y'all already have gray sweatpants season in the fall. Now y'all have Hoochie Daddy season. That's where I said, hold up a second, gentlemen. Hold up.
But you gotta do it right though.
Y'all have the fall. My thing is, when fall hits, when that first 70 degrees breeze hits in the fall. Like 70 degrees in the fall is different from 70 degrees in the summer. That's 70 degrees in the fall when you're like, whoo, let me put these gray sweatpants on. In this gray sweatpants season, we salute you, brothers. We are all, the queens are here for y'all.
I'm good to throw on some sweatpants real quick too.
And we have always saluted and adored all of you guys in the fall. But now y'all are trying to take the summer and the fall?
Why not?
That's wild.
That's not wild.
And
because
you're calling it Hoochie Daddy Season?
Yeah.
First off, you guys have taken that word,
put your sundress,
gentrified it, and you have reclaimed it. Women have been saying, hey, put them cute little shorts on. We just gonna slide it down at the brunch and all that stuff. We've been saying that for like the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden y'all like, we're gonna reclaim our shorts and we're gonna call it Hoochie Daddy Season.
The same way y'all reclaim y'all sundresses and call it sundress season. It's the same thing.
We cannot have two conflicting seasons where somebody's got to be the predator and somebody's got to be the prey.
Why can't we both be predators?
No, somebody's.
Why can't the hunters get hunted?
No, we hunt y'all in the fall as we're getting ready for cuffing season. Okay, so it's hot girl summer. It's sundress season. We make sure we ain't got no drawers on the thong. We make sure it's booty's eating the dress.
And we make sure we ain't got no drawers on under the Hoochie Daddy shorts. So when you put that big butt up against my Hoochie Daddy shorts, you gonna feel this meat.
Somebody's got to be the prey, and somebody's got to be the predator.
I mean, look.
And I feel like Hoochie Daddy Season takes away from us women being the prey. Because now y'all want to get catcalled.
That's right there. That ass just be assing though.
I'm just be listen, if you bring Hoochie Daddy Season into it, and I'm catcalling you,
right? You
can't catcall me too. Somebody's got to be the prey. Somebody's got to be the predator. So that's why this is our time.
Okay.
Like, I see you, sundress. I see you, halter top. I see you over there. You look good. Actually, how you doing, Queen? That's our season. This is our time.
See, I kind of see what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it being duck season and rabbit season at the same damn time. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
We gotta have a season because you know what? Because once it gets fall, the sundresses go back away. You know, we're layering, and then y'all bring out the gray sweatpants.
Oh, like I said.
And what do we say? How you doing, gray sweatpants? Oh, okay, yeah, you look good. I see you, King. And then that's where does that start? Cuffing season. You still gotta play your cards right before homecoming, and then you go in for the kill. That leads you into baby making season, according to how things work.
Shit, baby making season year round for these niggas. So they popping them the fuck out, yo.
Always.
These COVID babies is out here. You hear me?
Totally. I'm so surprised. No one of my friends has called their kids Covisha.
Y'all, them COVID kids is about to be some wild. They're about to be some wild little niggas, man.
Absolutely. All they're gonna do is TikTok dances when they graduate.
Yeah, right.
But that's my only issue I have with Hoochie Daddy Season. I love the short shorts. Gentlemen, continue to do it. And I like hairy legs too. So
and she touched my hairy ass legs.
Thrive, kings. I want you to thrive. But what I also need y'all to do is chill the out. Like, this is not your time. It's not your time. Your time is in September.
Right now.
You're in the New York, New Jersey area, September. If you're down here in the mid-Atlantic, October-ish. It's coming. Your time is coming.
Our time is right now. We already claiming that. We already claiming it. Yeah, look, all right. So I posted the Hoochie Daddy shorts in a chat that me and Naeem are in with our homeboys or whatever. Matter of fact, the Vegas chat that we're in with our homeboys. And the first thing these niggas asked me was, why did it say Fem Things at the top for the website? I didn't even peek the website. The website got Hoochie Daddy shorts, and on the corner of the short it say Hoochie Daddy.
All right, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all look.
If I see a film with some Hoochie Daddy shorts on, it's a wrap, yo.
I draw the line. The category can be Hoochie Daddy, but you don't need that literally on your short. Because I want to tug at the shorts a little bit. I don't want to have to feel the fabric about Hoochie Daddy. Oh, he's really about that life. Let me guess. Give a little
about
mystery.
that life.
Give a little mystery.
Hoochie Daddy.
Let's get some shirts that say Hoochie Daddy.
We got to, and we're gonna wear them in Vegas.
Hoochie Daddy shirts.
Yeah.
Go.
Bro,
You just gotta embrace it.
yeah.
You just gotta embrace it.
I'm making them.
So then this means if y'all got Hoochie Daddy shorts on, and I catcall you, don't you roll your eyes, don't you keep walking like you ain't hear me, and don't you give me no damn attitude. Don't be like, dang, my name is Naeem. Like, I don't want that.
Nah.
I'm not here for none of the
I'm
attitude.
embracing it. Because they gonna be like, hey, thigh meat. I'm like, you talking about this thigh meat? No.
You gonna pull it short up a little bit?
Shorts up a little bit.
You know what you talking about?
This thigh meat right
This
here.
nigga's a fool, man.
But that's not, you better embrace it. I don't want no attitudes. And if you got a girl, you married, engaged, don't be like, excuse me, ma, actually, then take the shorts off or pull them down. If your
Either way, that sounds bad. Either way, that still sounds bad. Either take the shorts off or pull them down. Or you try to see all of me, like.
I mean, don't wear them. Hoochie Daddy shorts are for the hoochie fathers. That means you are out here, you are down the clown, you are here for the bullshit. Okay, I can cuss on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what. I don't want nobody getting stuff shut down.
No. We have
We'll
to.
bleep it out later. Let me see.
No. We after the first 10 minutes, so we good.
Hoochie Daddy shorts in bodies, and all men are all equal opportunity.
Okay.
But Hoochie Daddy season are for the men's who are about that life. It is for the men's who are like, look, I'm getting catcalled willingly. I'm gonna turn around, show you this meat, and show you a print.
That's
It ain't
like.
for the shot. It ain't for the shot.
All right. So if that's the case, then sundress season is for the single women who try and get hollered at. Like, if you gotta do, you can't wear no fucking sundress.
You can wear sundress, but you gotta have big panties on.
Man, if that ass is ass, it ain't gonna matter who.
It's too hot.
Nah, you gotta wear that dirty sundress you fried chicken in. That's the one you gotta wear, because niggas ain't.
Fried chicken and do cornrows. She's
Yo, y'all ladies, please don't wear that sundress outside, because that shit looks horrible. That shit looks the fuck
you
terrible,
can wear the
yo.
Food Line. It's always acceptable in Food Line.
Anything is acceptable in Food Line. Yo.
So on one of the episodes of my podcast, Dating Over 30 Steps, we were talking about how like you go to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. That's where you find your kings. That's where the niggas at. That's where you go for quality men. It's Whole Foods and
Wegmans.
Trader Joe's and Wegmans if you have it in your city. But we was like, Food Line, that's the bottom of the barrel. I went to Food Line on a Sunday because I just literally need to run in and get something, and I look crazy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone look crazy as hell in Food Line. Like Food Line, it's straight gut in there. So yeah, you can wear your fried chicken sundress in there.
Hey, so all right, so look, I want to tell y'all about this. So I was having this conversation at the bar, and let me tell you, went to the bar. My homeboy OZ, he's at the bar. He's drunk as shit, right? So he was like, "Yo, I need you to wingman for me real quick." So all right. So I go over to the table. Two young ladies right there. He wants to talk to one, and he didn't know if her friend was gonna cop block or not. So I just, I kind of really just asked her friend, like, "Yo, you about to cop block my man?" She was like, "Nah, I think he cute. They need to talk to each other." And I was all right, cool. She was like, you know what? A lot of men don't still do that. Y'all don't still wingman. I said, "You think so?" She was like, "Nah, because niggas just be brave and coming up, on their own, and don't even bring no friend over here for the ugly friend. I'm the ugly friend." I was like, the fact that you gotta say that you're the ugly friend is wild. You know what I'm saying? So
Hold up. Who is this shorty admitting she the ugly friend?
all right. So look, I'm at Justin's on a Tuesday, right? And this, oh my God, she had it, like, that's what she said. Like, she was like, "Yo, I'm admitting I'm the ugly friend."
But listen, no, I ain't even clowning shorty. You know why? Because, like, since when are women, because I just did a video on this, where it was like a bunch of average women who were talking about they 10 out of 10s. So I'm like, yo, I appreciate the fact that you just like, nah, I'm just mid out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
whatever.
yeah.
Like, I appreciate the humbleness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that. Like, hey, shit, I call myself average all the time. I'm like, shit.
I mean, without eyebrows on, I am.
I'm medium ugly. I'm medium ugly on every day of the week.
See, that's what I'm saying. If someone can be out here and be like, nah, I ain't all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're out here in the world where everybody wants to be all that. Like, I'm a 20 out of 10. I'm a 12 out of 10, honey. You know what I mean? Like, all this, like, I'd be like, oh, I roll my eyes every time I hear that shit. I'm a 12. I'm a 20 out of 10. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. You know what I'm saying? You perfect. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate Shorty for just being like, yeah.
But look,
but she's the only friend in this situation.
And she may have been talking about in this situation, but nonetheless, go ahead, bro.
Nah, but see what I like about it. If I'm coming over there to talk to you, when you start with that gives me the opportunity to boost you up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are already talking like, yo, I'm a 12 out of 10, or I'm a 20 out of 10, like, I don't even want to compliment you after that, because your head's already here. Yeah, right.
You know it's too big to fit in the door of the bar that we in. So.
Right. So now when you like, I'm like, shit, nigga, I'll smash the shit out of that girl. You keep on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that gives me the opportunity, that opens up compliments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. I'm like ugly to who? You know what I'm saying?
So that actually led to the conversation that her and I were having, because we sat there and had a conversation. That led to the conversation that we were having. What don't men do anymore? So, you know, it was like, you know, she was like, oh, you know, men don't do the chivalry thing anymore. And I was like, that's bullshit. I said, that's bullshit. I said, well, when's the last time you've been on a date? She was like, oh, it's been a while. So I said, okay, well, you can't really judge if it's been a while. And she was like, no, but my homegirls be talking. I said, all right, we talking about your pretty homegirls or your average girl? She was like, no. The ones that, top tier. Okay, all right, cool. That nigga not into them. That nigga want them for one thing. Like, yo, if I like a girl, I'm doing mad shit for her. I'm taking her out. Like, I'm opening doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm paying for shit. Like, I'm doing everything.
Suggesting nail colors.
Suggesting nail colors. Yeah, you say you gonna go get your nails done. I ain't giving you no dry ass answer. Like, shit, man, get that fucking green, that vomit green or some shit. Nah, I'm gonna be like, shit. It's summertime outside. Shit, get some baby blue or throw some yellow in there. You know what I'm saying? For the accent and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got that baby blue sundress, right? Yeah, you gonna kill him with that when you put that whole fit together. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I'm like, shit, I'm trying to see them just about my dick. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but. Or I say, yo, get the yellow accent that glow in the dark. I want to see them shits. Yo.
This is turning into drinks and discussion. This
nigga and them nails, bro.
Yo, I like that shit.
I'm not gonna yuck your yum, and I'm not gonna kink shame.
Yeah, we're not kink shaming. We don't kink shame on this podcast.
If you like it, I love it. I will say this, as even being the woman who knows, like, okay, I know I'm being pushed off to the friend, right? Because the main dude wants to talk to my homegirl.
Right.
I would never, ever say I'm the ugly friend. Like, there's just my ancestors would slap the shit out of me like, nah, we done went through too much for you to be calling yourself the ugly friend. I may say I'm the other friend, or like, oh, I get it, like, okay, I'm not the main event right now. I'm not calling myself ugly. There's something about it I can't.
I dig it.
Like I said, without eyebrows, I'm definitely in the 6-7 range.
Well, see, that's respect. That's respectable, though. That's respectable.
Smashable. Instant smashability with a full face and a cute outfit.
I mean, and look, and that's how it be. Like I said, like on any given day, I'm medium ugly. Now, if I put on, you know what I'm saying, the flower print shirt with my little bird chest out, you know what I'm saying, with my little fit on, like, yo, like, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there.
When I walked in, I said, he got his whole thigh meat out. Supposed to be a sensible show.
Who said this was a sensible show? Naeem, is this a sensible show?
It hasn't been sensible since I saw the camera.
Hey, yo, man. Another thing I want. Yo, we can't have you on here no more, yo.
You said it because you were like, I mean, it might have been at one point.
At one point, yeah, it might have been.
Nah, this show. Nah, this show ain't never been sensible, but we do touch on a lot of good shit, man. Something else I want to touch on. I want to ask you, Shani, since we got you here, and we want a woman's perspective first. Do you think that men are loved unconditionally? Let me phrase that. So I know that it's common knowledge that women and pets and babies are loved unconditionally. But do you feel like men are loved unconditionally?
Okay, I'm gonna be real, and whether you want to take this or not is fine. I believe that Black women love Black men unconditionally. Y'all just make it so fucking hard sometimes. And I'm just gonna keep it real. Like I have guy friends who I love unconditionally. Like absolutely would do anything for. I've been in a relationship with guys who I'm like, I feel like I'm loving too hard. But y'all do things that make it so fucking hard to love y'all unconditionally.
She said that shit with her soul.
It really does. Like I didn't see that before, but like it makes it so hard because we'll love y'all hard and sometimes it feels like it's not reciprocated. We love so hard and we feel like we're not communicating. Like when that communication barrier comes up and it's like, why are we not, I'm speaking English, you're speaking English, but we're just,
it's not clicking. It's not clicking.
Something's not. Here's another one. I was listening to you guys' podcast. I was the monogamy one y'all just had.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier. And I'm listening and I'm like, what the hell is going on with these Black men? Like, what are they talking about? Like, I guess the video y'all were playing, the guy was giving
advice to the dude.
Was giving advice to a younger dude.
The young dude wanted to be monogamous. He's like, nah, don't be monogamous. Stick with your hoes. Yeah. That was an overall consensus, right? Right.
And I'm listening to it, and my heart goes out because I'm like, this is a 22-year-old dude who is openly saying, I have been hoeing for 8 years solid. I'm tired. I'm shooting blanks. And the dude was like, bro, you just got to get better game. Keep fucking all the hoes.
That's exactly what he said.
That's exactly what he said, yeah.
And sometimes he's like, bro, no, tell me the truth. Like, tell me the truth. When you be fucking girls, do they be into it? He's like, yes, I've been fucking girls till I go blue in the face. I just don't want to do it no more. He's like, nah, nigga, you're doing it right. It's hard to love y'all. It's so hard to love y'all unconditionally. I literally wanted to find that dude and be like, fuck what that nigga said. Do you like, and y'all
I hope he saw our video, bro. I really do.
And y'all both talked about it, so it's not like I'm saying y'all are toxic or whatever. But it's those situations where it's so hard to love Black men sometimes unconditionally because it's certain situations that can make it difficult. A lot of times communication. Like I said, listen to the video. I was like, look, there's some shit that's just nigga logic, and I'm just never gonna understand. Like, I just don't understand dude logic sometimes. The math doesn't math to me.
For sure.
But we do get to this point where it's like, I want to love my Black men unconditionally all the time, but it's hard when you hear Black men being disparaging to Black women. It's hard when you see Black men fantasizing and putting others on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Like Black women, and I feel like every single one of us can name a Black woman who did entirely too much for a Black dude she should have absolutely let go, should have never been fucking with. Like, we all know one, right? Where you be like, leave this nigga. Like, he's a bum. But we love so hard, but we don't, sometimes I feel like we don't get that same hard love in return.
Yeah.
Or the hard love is sex. Like, guys feel like, well, I'm fucking you, I'm doing this, it's the physical thing they feel they can provide, and not anything else. When it's like, sometimes I just want you to love and appreciate me just as hard as I'm loving and appreciating you. So
one of the major things we talk, I'm gonna shoot to you next, Naeem. One of the major things that we preach on this podcast is effective communication. Because oh man, well, I can't even put that comment up there, bro. I'm not even gonna do that, bro.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah. I'm not even. No.
Say your piece, Bob.
Yeah. So we talk about effective communication, and I feel like that, you know, without effective communication, you get end results like that where niggas be like, oh, well, I'm fucking you, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm here with you. That should be enough. And no, nigga, it's not. Like, you actually have to communicate. You actually have to understand pretty much how women work. Like, I'm not even talking about Black women, just women in general, like how women work. because if you don't understand that women need that emotional attachment, then you'll never keep a woman to keep loving you. You'll never get to that unconditional status. Now, but however, I'm going to play devil's advocate, but I'm going to shoot to my nigga Naeem first. Naeem, what you got?
All right, so I feel like there's two aspects to this. There's the race aspect, and then there's the gender aspect. Which one do you want me to tackle first?
That's a race.
A race. All right, cool, perfect. I mean, because I feel like it goes to my man, over here, what he talking about, right? And I feel like there's a big disconnect. Or not even a disconnect. It's just a big issue in the Black community, period, where Black men and Black women don't appreciate each other as we should. You know what I'm saying? And I think it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? And you know, kind of to like Walt's point of view, or just men in general, like. I feel like for a long, long time, it's always like, it's these men. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like a lot of men, they have complaints too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying, and again, I got to say this, but it's not to say that Black men don't have their issues.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of times, you know, there's Black men, they feel like, there's you know they have issues with Black women and certain stereotypes. I ain't really gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For sure. But you know what I mean? Like we talk about that. You know, I'll mention one, like the whole like disagreeable thing. Like God forbid we say like, you know what I mean? Like Black women are, you know, more agreeable, or you know what I mean? But the problem with that is women don't want to be submissive to a man who they kind of look down on. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like because of there's this stereotype of like Black men being this, Black men being that, Black men being this. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of looked down on to a degree. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where there's like a little bit of angst. You know what I'm saying? And there's like, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I, you know. Just to his point, you know what I'm saying, like of it, like kind of going both ways, you know what I'm saying, and
Can I interject? There's a really good point you made actually in the last episode, because I was listening to it on the way up here. Yeah. You said you talked about Black women's hair, and you were like, I think it was one of y'all who said it was like, you know, you can't tell Black women like, oh, I don't like weaves, or I don't like certain things. Yeah. And I thought to myself, I said, hell no, you can't. But I had to check myself. Look, growth.
Yeah, growth. I love that fucking meme.
But it's so cool because I grew up in a household. You know, as Black women, our hair is our crown. However, we decide to put it. And like we spend a lot of money on our weaves, our hair. And so if a dude's like,
it's a first sense of identity. That's really a first sense of identity.
It is. Yeah. I remember. So I wear my hair all types of ways, right? I tell, look, when Meg said, look, put a new weave on, act like he cheating. That's me all day. Like you gonna get a different bitch all the time.
Right.
So I had my hair. When I had my hair natural, in order for it to look cute and afro, like dudes like, I love that afro shit. Yeah. I look like A$AP Rocky at first, okay?
Okay.
Man.
I'm done.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Before, like, I have got to it, like, I love, like, Sassy, yo, you be having, like, the little fro. Like, when you do little fro with the little thing, right, that should be cute. I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, at night, you're not going to see that. Right. You're going to see full-blown silly plaits. Like, you and me must never part silly plaits. You know what I'm saying? But you got to deal with that before you get the cute fro.
Yeah.
To bring it back, I say all this to say, like, when you talk about our hair, it is sensitive because for us, a lot of times we think the beauty of our hair and the beauty of our crown is a very recent thing. All of us wore perms because the idea was having your hair straight, having it look white and all that stuff. So when you do make those comments, sometimes for us, it's a little bit touchy because we're trying to explore and love our hair too. Yeah. But I also feel we have to be open to those type of criticism. Yeah. Like, so as a guy, when I heard it, yes, immediately I was like, man, I wish.
I wish a nigga would.
I don't care how he digging me down. If he gonna say that shit, he better be saying it right before I come, and I might let it slide. But I realized, like what we're saying, which is, you know, black women too, we also have to take that defense mechanism off and say, okay, well, how do you like my hair? Okay, you like it natural, or you like it straight or short, long, and be able to take that take that openly.
And see, and that's what I love. You know what I'm saying? Just be a little bit more open to criticism. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, don't say nothing wild.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't.
Hold on, pause, because we need to normalize this shit. Nigga, you look sexy as shit right there with them lights hitting you, bro. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm looking at the screen, I'm like, yo, this nigga look good in this light. You might have to start sitting there. You might have to start sitting there. Right?
Okay.
Nigga, that's gonna be your book cover.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels, who?
See, that's how Hoochie Daddies turn into Hoochie Fathers.
Alright.
And Hoochie Stepdads.
Oh my God. Alright. So then, oh my God. We're going out the rails. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Alright. So that's what I'm saying. Just being open to hearing different stuff, right? Because I mean, you don't have to be full Kevin Samuels, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give you an example. Monique, she said, "Don't be wearing your bonnets out there." They trash Monique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like that's crazy because you can say whatever you want about the black man. You know what I'm saying? Don't wear your pants sagging. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that.
Then you have platforms about it.
Right, yeah. You have platforms talking about how they want the black man. They talk about it all today, man. You know, black man doing this, all this gold in your mouth. Don't be wearing gold in your mouth. You know what I mean? No gold in your mouth. No, don't sag your pants. Don't do this. This is how we want the black man to be, right? And then, like I said, not even like we ain't even got to go to Kevin Samuels. We can go to a woman who said that we wearing bonnets out in the airports.
Yeah,
trashed it.
Killed Monique for that, and I was like, I agree.
Like, killed her.
Yo, who travels a lot.
I hate seeing women outside with bonnets because I feel like, you know, it's the bonnets and the fucking fuzzy slippers, yo. Matter of fact, them Uggs were made to be house shoes. In the description for them fucking Uggs, it say house shoes. Stop wearing them shits like it's a fucking fit. Please stop, because that's not what they meant for. Like, no, I'm adamant about this because, yo, at the end of the day, it say house shoe. It don't say outside sandal. It say fucking house shoe. Wear them shits in the fucking house. Why you wearing them shits like it's a fucking outfit? Like, yo, bro, look. Oh, you know what? And then on top of that, let me say this. I understand. You going out running errands. You going out on some regular shit. Your Crocs is fine. Do not wear your fucking Crocs to the club. Stop doing that, yo. Who the fuck told you your Crocs was gonna hit with that fucking outfit? They lied to you. You ain't got no friends. You feel me?
I got to put on. I get that the Crocs.
like, yo, for real, yo.
I'm gonna tell you this. I do agree. Those fuzzy flip flops, ladies. It's wild. It was a moment.
And they be dirty.
It was a moment. I think the moment's over.
Yeah.
But I do agree with them Crocs. I was so my baby cousin just had his graduation party, and shout out to him. And all his pictures he had on them Crocs. And you know, Crocs. You know, if you a big dude, them joints start leaning to the side.
Yeah.
I was so upset. All his pictures just leaning. His Crocs look like this. I ain't like it. But yeah, I do agree with you. I think when it comes to hair, I think when it comes to black women,
hair is a sensitive topic.
It's very sensitive.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I understand, like, with women, their hair is their first sense of identity. I absolutely understand that. Now, I will make suggestions to a woman because I love women with locks.
Really?
That's my thing. If I see a woman with locks, that already bumps her up 2 points to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she is
what
6,
about faux locks? Is that 1.5?
No, that's no. Yeah, they gotta be real. They gotta be real. They gotta be real. No, but it really bumps them up 2 points to me. Even if they short and you just started them, that really bumps it up 2 points for me.
That shit gonna look real good when it's long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know the process. Like, yo, shorty, if you stick with that shit, them shit's gonna look real good when they grow out. Even You know what? I'm not a huge fan of sister locks, but I would even accept sister locks. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them, but you know what I'm saying? I still got to respect them because at the end of the day, they still locks. I just know they take long as hell to do. So if you tell me you get your hair done, that's a whole day process. So I ain't going to see you that whole day.
You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be wet. Like, you fucking old girl with sister locks, she just got them done. You will be like, yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, and in my eye. Like, it's
yeah.
I'm trying to stay wet for a long time. Let me so what's the other one? You have one more.
Hold on, let me just touch on what you're saying. I don't even know what that one more was. But anyway, let me just touch on what homie you're saying. We are the people who embrace the ultimate negativity and made it a phrase of kinship. And see, here's the thing, man. And that's another thing. It's like, we got to break certain stereotypes. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know as black people, we are trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? We can take something that ain't popping and make it popping. You know what I mean? But like, we ain't got to be like the poster people for ghetto all the time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to be that all the time. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. With it being a stereotype, like, I would think like people would make more of a conscious effort not to do certain things. You get what I'm saying? Like, not saying it's just like, oh my God, she got a bonnet on in public, what the fuck? But just like, as a people, like for that stereotype to already be out there on us, like, to me, that's crazy that we just like continue those stereotypes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, versus, we feed into it.
Right. Versus trying to like break those stereotypes and like make a change and be like, nah, like that ain't us. You know what I'm saying? That's the poor whites, as Dave Chappelle would say. You know what I'm saying? Like don't, like, I feel like we can create better trends. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, as a people, man, we made leaps and bounds. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, successful black owners, and you know, we get money now. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Let's break some of these stereotypes, man. And you know, I feel like we kind of got away from the men. Our men loved unconditional.
Well, I mean, do you think men are loved unconditionally?
I'm gonna lean towards no.
Really?
I'm gonna lean towards no. And here's what I say. I'm not going to say that there aren't men who are loved unconditionally. But typically, especially like if you're just talking like relationships, not talking family, because you know what I mean, like family be family, you just love them no matter what, because that's your family. But like when we're talking about relationships, a lot of time, especially with men, they're loved as pretty much as long as they're useful. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. I'm of the same ilk. I think that men are loved for the condition that they can provide and protect. That's a condition. Like, a woman is not going to love a man that can't provide for her. A woman is not going to love a man who can't protect her, or she doesn't feel protected around.
Can I add something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
And you can finish your point. I just want to add to the fact that I do think men should be useful. You know what I'm saying? And they you know what I mean? They should provide some type of, you know, protection or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We, as men, we should be useful. But I think it's tough, you know what I mean? Especially, you know, we're in a world of successful women, and, you know, we talked about black women coming up, and they're making close to what the men are making. You know, now it's like, it's almost like, I feel like, you know, especially with black women, it's almost like, yo, we getting money now. Why do we need you? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like a lot of men, they don't feel as loved as you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I will be honest and add to that. I'll piggyback on it.
Go ahead. Speak your truth, sis.
I believe that comes from the fact that black women aren't taking a lot of the bullshit that their moms and their grandmas used to take, because we are at a certain level now. That I think is just going to be a stigma and a dilemma that we just have to deal with in general, right? And this is how I want to address this part. If we look historically, one thing I notice a lot of times, specifically in podcasts with a lot of black men, they talk about, you know, I want that love my grandma, my grandpa had, and my mom, my dad had, like, you know, that old black love where, you know, you stuck by them regardless of that. We have to realize that also the historical context. Your grandma couldn't get a bank account without your grandfather.
Okay. That's a bean. That's a bean right there.
My opinion, this is a fact. You could not, as a Black woman, you could not get a loan. The only reason why my grandmother had a house after my grandfather died is because my grandfather built that house. And my grandmother had to stay in that house until she decided to sell it. But that was in the 80s and she could do that. But when my grandfather died, my grandmother couldn't be like, okay, we're going to leave this house. Too many memories. We're going to get a new house. She couldn't do that stuff, not back in the 50s and the 60s. So historically, a lot of our grandmothers stayed with our grandfathers because they had to. They dealt with these men, especially you got to think about the incarceration rate in the 80s and in the 90s with the war on drugs. We didn't have as many. So now that a lot of Black women, like you said, that pay wage gap is starting to close up. There's a lot of Black women who are becoming entrepreneurs and are able to have. And I'm gonna say something that people probably haven't thought about, but the toy industry. Black women are now able to be sexual and identify their sexuality and explore their sexuality and their sexual expression without men. That sometimes it's tough to love. I don't think it's that we don't love hard, but we also are not tolerating some of the same bullshit because it's like, hey, now I know you're gonna be like, get that Rose a rest. I know
that Rose ain't gonna choke you like I'm gonna choke you, shorty.
And you're right. I'm not saying that we're not, but there's a lot less tolerance I can have for a man in 2022 than I could have maybe in 1982 because the times are different. And like you said, it's hard to love if the communication starts lacking and you start being a little uninterested. You're like, well, I don't need you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you can't change a light bulb, you scared of spiders just like me. You can't even kill the spider. Nigga, why are you here? I literally dated a dude one time. There was a spider in my room. Both of us sitting there on the bed. I said, nigga, why are you here? You can't kill a spider for me?
Yeah.
So I think it's also when we talk about that, specifically that dynamic, it's hard for people to make that comparison of what it used to be because the times are way different. The times are way different.
Bach, I gotta dive into this.
Okay. All right.
You got to dive in.
I know this wasn't where we were supposed to go with this, but
it's all good.
I have to get into this.
All right. Well, look, just segue the next one. Just segue the next one on your way in.
So, all right. So here's the thing. So these are two theories, and I actually just had this conversation, right? So the thing about like back in the old days, and women weren't able to do certain things, and now women are able to do certain things. In a way, it sounds like women stayed with us because they needed us for our support. But now that they are strong and independent women, the one thing we all been fighting for, now it's just like, well, we don't need you now. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of hurts. You know what I'm saying? That kind of hurts. All right. So here.
I'm sorry.
All right. Which could be true. That could be true. That could be.
I'm a cat. Put some Hoochie Daddy shorts on. I'm a cat call you. I want you to feel needed and wanted.
But see that.
I'm not even putting the camera on.
But that's what, and you can kind of see it in the comments with the guys. They feeling that. They feeling like, yo, look, man, if we can't, you know what I mean? If we can't provide some kind of use for you, you know what I mean? Like, you know, outside of just like intimate connection and conversation and blah, blah, comfort, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like y'all don't even want that, right? If you can't provide everything, then it's like, nah, which kind of hurts. And that could be true, that could not be true. You know what I'm saying? But I do have another theory, though. I have another theory, you know what I'm saying? Because someone said that's the case. The reason marriage rates were so high is because, you know, women couldn't do shit without their man, so they had no choice but to stick with them, right? Mm-hmm. But here's my pushback on that. I think the reason marriages aren't lasting long is due to the Disney-fication, that's what I like to call it. Okay. The Disney-fication of relationships. Disney-fication. And this idea that, you know what I mean, there has to be this magical love, and this guy, he's going to be my knight in shining armor, and we're going to be and I'm going to do a whole other video on this, power couple shit.
I will agree.
Power couple shit.
I will agree.
I think this power couple shit is the most damaging thing in today's society. I think because if you go back to these Eastern societies into today's world, those marriages are lasting because you know why? They know that marriage is duty and it's not going to be easy and it's not even all about love. You see these arranged marriages.
Oh, it's absolutely not.
These arranged marriages and they last longer.
The most foolish thing you can think is that marriage, it's about like you got to fall in love. Nah.
Right. You have these arranged marriages and then and those marriages be lasting and they be having kids and the love comes later. You know what I mean? The love comes later. And I think these people have it like everything has to be perfect before blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't have to be like that. Marriages work. Relationships is work. And I think that's what's hurting us.
Yeah.
I agree.
And motherfuckers don't want to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to come easy. We live in this microwave era where everything is instantly at the tip of your fingertips. Like the internet was to go down right now. I know 80 niggas in my phone that'll probably jump off a bridge because they can't check Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like
I thought you was gonna say something different.
No, I'm just keeping it a bean. But no, like it's microwave, it's cookie cutter, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think some of the show. Sometimes
I can speak on this, and Naeem knows this for a fact. I am not a person to put my relationships, situationships, entanglements, anything on social media.
Nope.
I was engaged to a young lady, and the reason why it was a problem in the relationship is because I told her, I said, yo, I don't want to put shit on social media. I don't want to be a social media couple. That's not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be in the moment. Like every time we go out somewhere, you're in your fucking phone. Like, yo, do you not see these fucking beautiful fucking scenery right here? Like, let's be in the moment. Like, we don't need to be on our fucking phones all the time.
Like, I'm her hands.
Fucking hate you. But no, like seriously, like that shit literally destroys relationships. Like, you have to understand, like, not everybody need to know your business. Because like I know a lot of women that came to a lot of women as a woman and faked a lot of that shit that they said in them DMs just because they wanted your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know girls like that. I know girls do shit like that. Who the fuck is this saying? And the nigga, when the nigga say, yo, I don't know who that is, that nigga might be telling the truth. That nigga legit might be telling the truth. I'm saying might. The nigga might be.
Like, I don't know where you go right over. Like, nigga, you follow her.
Right.
You know,
right. But look, off the
pictures together from middle school.
Look, off the fact, no, they couldn't even have no pictures together. Off the fact that they follow each other, right? She could know exactly where that nigga was. Oh yeah, that nigga was at Solus with me on Saturday, right? That nigga posted Solus with his boys. Oh, you said you was with Naeem at Solus. Here you go, right here. Da-da-da-woo-de-woo. So who took the picture? The other bitch? No, my nigga Amir took the picture. That nigga take pictures. Like, what the fuck you mean? Now it don't sound believable, do it?
I'm gonna say this: the way y'all do female voices is pure.
First of all, what I want to let you know is I think it's funny how, like, that's how.
All it is, though, like okay. This is why we can't love y'all.
Look, when I did it on her podcast, I was on her podcast. When I did it on her podcast, she was like, y'all wish I had a visual.
Really wish I had. Like, y'all, when y'all do women voices, I think it's absolutely.
Oh my God.
I will say, I'll say this in my last little spiel.
Okay.
I think that everything you're saying is right. And I think there can be two rights in this, right?
Yeah.
Norris even said it, like, being a black man it's hard, period. Yes, because like you said, a lot of black men are raised, even especially if they're raised in single parent homes by their mom, they're raised to be useful. And when we now have a society where black men, that physical usefulness is not as important as it used to be.
Yeah.
Because I know, at least for myself and a lot of my girlfriends who are accomplished doctors now, you know, a lot of the times with our relationships and things that don't work with black men, a lot of it is just like, I just want him to be here. Like, I just want to spend time. I just want him to do X, Y, and Z. Or, you know, It don't even be like, girl, this nigga can't even fix a light bulb. Like,
right.
The slum,
right.
like doing it here, right?
Like, bro, if you gotta call AAA to change your tire, bro, like, or change your girl tire, bro, that's trash to me, man.
I will be honest, that is a turnoff.
Yeah.
I mean,
it should be.
My tire busted on 41s, and this dude I was messing with was trying to change it, but it was like 3 a.m. And he ended up eventually calling AAA. But it was the fact that he tried. And yes, I gave him a lot that night. Because it was very, very attractive. But like they're like for me. Exactly. Like I think even on my podcast, a lot of the conversations we have when it comes to dating, specifically with Black women who are over the age of 30, a lot of it is the money isn't a big deal if I got it. If I got it, you got it.
Yeah.
I personally, you need to have one of three skills. You either need to be able to fix something like in the house, you either need to be able to fix something in the car, or need to be able to fix something electronically. Mm-hmm. If I can't figure out how the remotes work, you better know that.
Yeah, right.
If you don't, you better be able to be like, your toilet sound weird, I'm gonna fix that. Or you need to change your oil, I got you. You have to have one of those three tangible skills. I'll be honest, you do. But what your bank account looks like, I can get past that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was gonna say something wild, but that's not true. But it's not as much as tangible as it used to be. Yeah. And I think that's sometimes where the disconnect comes in.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. I mean, I feel like women are first emotional, secondly materialistic. If you cannot provide the luxuries in their life that they're accustomed to, they're not going to fuck with you. And I'm just keeping it a beam because
I think if you don't hold me back from the luxuries, it's a problem. I had a guy who was like, "Damn, you spend a lot of money on sneakers and bags and stuff. I like shoes and bags, but that's my money."
Hey yo, somebody got to talk about noise real quick though.
Provide it, I don't need you to comment on it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just me. What you talking about?
That nigga said, "Let me defragment your hard drive, baby. Come on over here, yo." This nigga's a fool.
For me, it's those three.
Sierra.
Let me address this.
You want to address it? Because I was gonna get to it.
Let me please.
All right.
Otherwise, Dr. Hobbs.
Oh, excuse me, Dr. Hobbs.
Nigga, I can take care of myself. All right, listen. We know you got it. We know, Sarah, we know you got it. We know you got it. Let us handle it, though. Let us handle it. Let us feel useful. I think that's the issue that we are having. Like, look, we know you got it. We know you got it. Give us a chance to step up. I understand niggas aren't stepping up, but give us a chance to step up. You know what I mean? We know you strong. We know you independent. We know you pay. We got, like, I hear it all the time. I pay my own bills. Look, give us a chance to step up. That's all I'm saying. Give us a chance to step up.
All right. So you going a different way where I was going.
Go ahead.
It ain't about giving us a chance to step up. I feel like that's fucking bullshit because at the end of the day, if your
go ahead.
At the end of the day, if a nigga can't provide the luxuries for you when your birthday come around, when Valentine's Day come around, because you want to show off that gift, because you want to say, "Oh, my babe bought this for me," you gonna cut that nigga quick. You know what I'm saying? If that nigga show up with a flower and a car, and your girlfriend is on Instagram posting a Birkin bag and whatever else, you gonna feel slighted. Like, damn, that nigga been dating me for 5 years, and she been dating her nigga for 5 years. Why can't my nigga get me what her nigga got her? You know what I'm saying? It's a subconscious thing, and y'all don't have to admit to it, but y'all definitely thinking it at the end of the day.
I won't.
Yeah.
Listen, and I will.
Look, she just said it. I'm tired of being independent. Nigga, help me. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's exactly what it is. It's like, if a nigga can't help you out, exactly what I said, afford the luxuries that you are accustomed to, then it's a dead thing. And you can't say that you aren't focused on material shit when it's like, nigga, help me. But what if the nigga can't help you? You know what I'm saying? What if the nigga is in a position where he doesn't have the education to get the job that's gonna make the money? You know what I'm saying? What if he doesn't have the entrepreneurial creativity to create the product that's gonna make the money? He's cool with being a janitor, you know what I'm saying, for fucking Duke or some shit like that. Like, that's the only job he can get. What if he got a record? You know what I'm saying? He's not available to get different jobs, you know what I'm saying, because of his record that he can't get expunged. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay.
Hold on real quick. And we can move on after this. But I feel what you're saying.
Oh shit, my bad, bro.
I feel what you're saying, but like I understand. Like I understand it though. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's natural for women to want to feel spoiled. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
And I think that goes along with the saying of strong men create easy times, right?
Ooh,
I like that.
Add that to the fact that femininity is a relaxing energy. All right, hear me out. It's a relaxing energy. All right. So, and I'm not saying y'all can't be boss women and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But for a woman to like really be in her feminine frame, sometimes as a man, you got to be like, hey, baby, sit back, relax. This shit ain't working. I got it. This is men. This is what we are built for. You get what I'm saying? And when shit is burning and baby, look, don't even worry about shit. I'm going to put out this fire.
And I'm gonna fuck you afterwards. I'm just saying.
If
you take control. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead. I support you, King.
But that's what I'm saying. At times, and it's tough.
Yeah,
it's not easy to do what I'm talking about.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
But as a man, if you can go and tell your woman like, hey, listen, I know you can do whatever. I know you can. Right? We're not saying you can't. We're not doing this because we think you're weak or you're helpless. I just wanted to do it for you because, baby, that's what I'm going to do for you. You know what I'm saying? And because, like, that's my duty as a man. Sit back, relax, put your feet up. By the end of the day, shit going to be square.
All right, now you can give it big zaddy energy. Okay.
All right, Naeem, go ahead and tackle that one.
All right.
Hold on. Maybe he should have been building himself up in 5 years. LOL. Eventually, if I'm making more money, I kind of need you to try to come up with me, and that's my God, and that's why you should date on your level. My aligning goals and expectation is important. I'm not gonna date the man who wants to work at McDonald's or unable to achieve decent employment.
One thing I'll say with Janelle is saying, and like I'll
go ahead. Go ahead.
Bring it bite down size, right?
Bite,
and that's something that I've talked about, and you will hear a lot of women say, like. Yeah, there are those moments. Yeah, we want the dude who's making money, making more than us, or at our level or above. Yes, that is true.
Hypergamy.
But there's also a benefit in getting a man who is not only strong-willed, and even if he's making less, but definitely someone who can say, yeah, I might not be making a lot of money now, but I work hard and I do have goals, and these are my dreams and these are my passions, and this is what I want to get behind. But look, this is my steps to get in there. Look, no
women is dating men with potential no more.
If you look good and your body fine and your dick big, yes, we will. It's a lot of us out here fucking with fuck niggas.
But you gotta get to that point.
Because I thought we got real politically correct.
No. We are talking about at the age of 30, right? We are talking about that nigga gotta get to that point. We everybody in this room is 30 plus, right?
Yes.
So we are talking about after the age of 30, that nigga is not getting to that point, because what is going to be one of your first questions when fucking with that nigga or texting him? You're not, you very well could be fucking him on the first night, but however, you know what I'm saying? If you don't and he just gets your number, one of the first questions you're going to ask are what you do for a living. Yeah, what do you do for a living? Like, I need to know about you. What do you do for a living? If that nigga say, yo, I'm a cashier at McDonald's, instant turn off.
Unless you like McDonald's fries, because I like McDonald's fries, so that may not.
See, it's cap. It's all cap, yo. It's all cap.
If it's Hoochie Daddy Season, he look good.
I had to put the cap on.
It's all cap.
I'm saying, if you look good and your Hoochie Daddy shorts is full, you might be able to get past those 3 questions, and we can see what the potential is. Am I saying every woman's gonna listen? Woman's gonna hear that and be like, "Oh yeah, give him a shot." No, but there are some guys you're willing to say, "Okay."
Oh, this is a good segue too. This is a good segue. This is a good segue.
Hear him out a little bit more.
All right. This is a good segue. All right, look. We running over time, and we're gonna try to hit everything. All right, so look. So we're gonna segue over to this, and I want to ask both of y'all. do you feel like men that are at that high potential, that are making, that are making money, that are educated, that are entrepreneurs, that are doing the damn thing, do you feel like them having an ego and not messing with anything below their standards is okay?
I believe that gentlemen, what we do see, I'll make it general. I feel like when you do see a lot of those high earning men and all that stuff, and they say that they want a woman who's making just as much as them, or, they want a certain type of woman, but then you see them end up bagging some stupid 21-year-old who's an Instagram model looking chick. It's like, well, hold on, King. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up. Like, to be honest, I'll use it as the Drake effect. Drake, most of his early songs was about strippers and Malaya and all them other, he talked about nothing but strippers, right?
He did.
Now, Drake...
And got one pregnant.
But my thing about Drake is like, well, hold on. Don't sit here and complain about Instagram girls and all that stuff. Dude, you're Drake. I know you are around black women who are politicians, who are lawyers, who are doctors. I'd
have got the Williams sister pregnant.
Right.
Saying.
Like, dude, you're around successful black women. You could have a little lawyer or entrepreneur or this and the other, but you're choosing to date chicks who ain't shit. Like, you can't have it both ways. Like, don't say you want a certain type of woman, but then who are you bagging?
Okay, I can respect that.
What are you all seeing on Instagram?
I can respect that. Where you at with it?
Niggas don't give a fuck about that.
And there's that.
All right.
Look, hold on.
No, yo, you gotta get your take. You gotta get your take.
You know what I'm saying? Look, niggas can talk about how they want just whatever.
Okay.
But honestly, bro, like, I don't think, bro, like, most niggas be caring about, like, girls with doctrines and master degrees and PhDs. They looking like, first comes, do they got a fat ass? Do they got a pretty face? Do they got some big titties? Then after that, they trying to see how nurtured. Well, not that, but I'm just saying, like,
no,
you know what I mean?
That's
like,
first.
Right, that's first. First, they trying to see you fine. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, all right, after that, that's how he comes in. Mm-hmm. And then after that, how he sticks around is that the woman is nurturing, supportive, agreeable, and all this shit.
For sure.
So I think that's how we're
being very surface right now.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It starts. It's number one is looks. That's what Drake went for. That's why his baby mama is a goddamn porn star. And you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas. I mean, I'm not saying he's right. He definitely chose wrong. He could. I'm like, damn, you could have got Rihanna pregnant. But anyway.
I was talking about the Williams system, man. I mean, I would have. Shit, I'd have been at Wilmington.
I mean, there's
busting them cheeks right after it. Right after, you know how they clap once you score. That's how it would have sounded in the bedroom.
But another thing you gotta think about. Those women ain't putting up with the shit.
Yeah.
That porn star who he got pregnant, she putting up with the shit.
Yeah.
She wants the bag.
Yeah, she wanted the bag. You know what I'm saying?
And she got that shit
but
too.
They could have gone after, an educated woman, a woman who's on his level, a record executive. There are tons of beautiful black women I know in his area. Even like because my biggest issue I have with that generally ends up coming when you have these rappers and these athletes who be like, man, this bitch crazy, my baby mama crazy, this girl I was fucking with, this little Instagram girl crazy. Well, where do you think? Of course she's crazy. Like, you know, she's after you. But why are you not? Because I always say it this way. At the end of the day, if you're in the club, then you're going to get a club rat. I used to be a club rat. It is what it is. It's someone who be in the club all the time scamming. I wasn't scamming, but I was in the club a lot in my 20s.
But look. But
I feel like if that's where you are and that's where you're looking for girls, that's what you're going to find.
Right. So look. All right. So I ain't going to lie to you. I'm really waiting to hear Jason Derulo tell me or tell the world that his girl is crazy, because we all know who his girl is.
Yeah.
Because she went to North Carolina Central University, right? And she was in the same major as me. And what was so crazy is after her little incident on the football field, she locked herself
I was on the field when that shit happened.
All right.
I was working with athletics when it happened.
Okay, so when she locked herself in her dorm room, because I ain't gonna say what dorm room she stayed. It was an upper class dorm room, right? And it was off to the side. That's all I'm gonna say. When she locked herself in the dorm room and made it look as if she moved to California, because that's when Instagram was letting you hit up top, select your location, and she was choosing Los Angeles, California every fucking time. And that was like, yo, nigga, I just seen you at your fucking job like a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? Like you not in Cali. Like, I know where you are. And then it was like, next thing you seen her, she was courtside at a fucking basketball game. And it was like how the fuck this shit happen? And then next thing you know, she doing Instagram videos with King Batch. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, you trying to do a little work. All right, you doing a little sponsorships here. Okay, now you really living in Cali. Okay. And the next thing you know, she with Jason Derulo.
Yeah. I mean, she was with a whole bunch of other people too.
Yeah. But you know, I'm gonna talk about where she solidified at because she got his baby.
But I feel like that's my thing is when you're talking about, I feel like women do that, specifically Black women, we do that because we generally should have a more open mind about it because we just have to explore all options, especially if you're over a certain age and you're still single. But I feel like with men, generally it is tougher to get with guys who are higher earning, who may be, junior VPs of their company and stuff like that. Because in all actuality, those guys are not looking for Black women who are nurses in the head of their nursing department or who are lawyers.
Give me a nurse.
Doing pro bono.
Give me a lawyer.
They're really not looking for that. Think about it. How many basketball players, athletes, and actors and entertainers do you know are with women who were also high achieving? Black men and Black women.
Yeah, no, it's very few.
Very few.
I'll give you that to you. It's very few, yeah.
But when you talk about Black women who are, I always love to say Eve. Eve is goals. You know what I'm saying? Eve was like, look, think about Eve. From Philly, Rough Riders, in a male-dominated field.
Yeah.
Why is it that Eve is with a white man named Maximilian from England?
Because that nigga's rich.
Why? I know it. Think about it, bro. But think about
I get it.
Exposure to men.
I get you. I get you.
Eve had.
Yeah.
But Eve was at the Source Awards.
Yeah.
That shit was nothing but niggas with guns. Like Eve.
Hey yo, these young niggas don't know about the Source Awards, yo. That shit got shot up every year, yo.
All the time. Someone's going to jail, and it's going to have an unregistered gun. But I'm saying, like, when you talk about those circles and what you're around, the fact of the matter is that even when you do have some on your level, it's kind of like, well, are they really checking for her or coming to her correct?
Yeah,
because
for sure.
Because I was looking at niggas going, man, yeah, Eve with that white man and Serena with that white man. Yeah, these are two women in male-dominated areas.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Why was she with that dude, my dude? Like, why? Yeah, y'all should be asking that question. Like, well, wait, why is she doing this with niggas?
But you know what? I'm not even mad at it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even mad at it because I know that niggas in their respective fields, would qualify as fuck niggas. So you know what I'm saying? It's like the niggas that's not fuck niggas actually had they women prior to their success.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I dig what what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Hold on.
Oh, you got to speak on because I got to segue real quick.
No, don't segue.
Okay, all right.
Because we still ain't really answered the question about should these men have egos, and I'm gonna answer it.
Ooh, come on!
I'm gonna answer it. You have a big ego? Listen. If these men,
how big is the ego? I'm gonna show. I said I was gonna be good.
So you got these men, right? Mm-hmm. Who are making money. They got status. They got their shit together. And according to women, most of these men ain't shit. So if you got this man, these Drakes, these whoever, you know what I'm saying, mm-hmm. These high status men, of course they're gonna have a big ego because they know they're in high demand. You know what I'm saying? And it's low supply. You know what I'm saying? So of course they're gonna have ego. And the real reason they don't go for, you know what I mean, like these
the me types,
these successful women, these lawyers, these doctors, and shit like that, because he has a big ego, so he doesn't want to date another woman with a big ego. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these men.
So is it now a dick measuring contest between you and the
woman?
lady?
Yes, it turns in. They don't want to. Men, no, legit. Men don't want to compete. Not with a woman. We compete with men. We'll compete with a man every fucking day, every fucking second. We'll compete with a man. We do not want to compete with a woman. We don't. We want to be the man. We don't want to go to a woman and be like, nigga, I got a PhD, nigga. Who the fuck you talking? We don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of those women who are like doctors, lawyers, and shit, they the type to be like, lower your motherfucking tone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm making the big bucks around here. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to deal with that, right? Versus a woman who, like, you got a whole bunch of money and you're dealing with a woman who's like, maybe, guys don't want to leech, but like, let's say she's not, big time like him. You know what I'm saying? She gonna, you know what I mean? He be like, hey, this is how it goes. She gonna be like, aye, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times with those, high earners, those big boss women, those successful women, so a lot of times you get a lot of pushback from them.
I agree, but I also think that it's more of also a subconscious aspect of it, because those guys who can say that over those women who are less than, or
right.
economically, right?
Economically, yeah.
It's because they legit know, like, this bitch needs me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like self-consciously outside, because I feel like sometimes guys don't. A woman may never say like, "Oh, nigga, I got a PhD. You better lower your motherfucking voice down to your bachelor's." No,
right.
You're not actually saying that.
Right.
But I feel that subconsciously, if I'm like, dude, okay, I know what I'm talking about. You're not hearing, I know what I'm talking about. You're hearing, nigga, you stupid. You know I'm smarter than you. Da, 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 da.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
a lot of the context of what you're using, I don't think is a very physical thing that's being said. Sometimes those are the subconscious things that I think y'all are hearing.
Right.
And I as a woman who's over 30, who has dated, who's, it is a hard give and take, because there are times when I have to bite my tongue because I'm like, nah, because he might take this the wrong way. Or like he may blow this out of proportion.
And look.
Or you know what? I'm going to let this idiot do whatever he thinks is right. And as soon as this shit go wrong, I ain't going to say I told you so. But I'm going to give him that look and nigga, I told you.
And look, props to you for biting your tongue, because that's the one negative stereotype with black women is they never hold their tongue. True. Well, I mean,
hey, we're going to start a whole other topic. Let's not do this today.
I mean, y'all, I ain't going to say y'all don't just, I
hope it's something.
I'm just telling you what the oh my god. I'm just telling you what the stereotype is that a lot of women, they like, you know what I mean? Don't. Oh my god, I can't with this. But you know what they said? They said don't police a black woman's tone and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But y'all damn sure feel fine policing the niggas' tone.
It's because we have daddy issues now.
Let's go.
All right, let's move on. All right, so look, we talked about, earlier we talked about earning potentials. What I wanted to segue, what Naeem was like, no, hell no, nigga, let's not segue. But we were talking about earning potentials. So I wanted to talk about exploiting your partner. So, I've dealt with many of women who have, exploited me for various reasons. I dealt with a woman who exploited me being a Mason because she wanted to be an Eastern Star. She didn't have to, but she exploited me for that reason. I've dealt with women who have exploited me for having a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because either they wanted a podcast or they wanted to, you know, be with a nigga that was always in the limelight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because, you know, this podcast is pretty popular. Like, me and Naeem will go out and they, oh shit, Drake's a discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really how niggas, like, all right,
I
so.
love it. Nobody's noticed me from my podcast. Nobody's thumb dick at me for my podcast.
Oh my God.
So, but you know, we controversial, so, you know, niggas is gonna recognize us. But, you know, nevertheless, forevermore, you know, niggas will refer to me as, oh shit, that's Drinks and Discussions right there. Like, matter of fact, for his birthday, we walked in the club and Tim got on the mic. Oh shit, Drinks and Discussion podcast in the building. Like, damn, nigga, like, we came to chill. Like, we turned it up. Like, talk about the podcast, man. You know. But, you know, I've had women exploit me for various reasons. Now, for women, I feel like it's different. I feel like, you know, guys exploit women. Let's go back to the point you made earlier. You know what I'm saying? If the nigga's dick is filling out his Hoochie Daddy shorts and you give him that time and he dropped that good dick off, next thing you know, his PS4 and a couple drawers and socks is at your house.
I mean, that's true. If you are filling out your Hoochie Daddy shorts well, and even if you're not and you know it and you have other capabilities, it's kind of like, you know, when people look at a job description and it says like you have to have 5 years experience in a bachelor's degree or equivalent. It's a lot of niggas that may not fill it out, but they have the equivalent. And it's like that.
Yo, I love that.
Will work. That works out too.
I am changing the name of this podcast to The Equivalent.
To The Equivalent. So, I mean, I definitely do. I kind of agree.
The equivalent.
It's hard for me to fully. I kind of agree.
What do you mean by that? I'm not gonna start that. I'm not gonna start that shit again. I'm not gonna start that shit again.
You know what? I ain't even see. I'm gonna sound like a group because I'm like, I heard y'all podcast and you said. No, I ain't even gonna do that to y'all.
No. Tell me what I said because I'm gonna stand on whatever I said.
Because I remember one of the previous podcasts you talked about. You know, look, if a nigga ain't gonna dick you down, like he better be able to eat you out or do some other shit and da. Like,
hell yeah.
So look,
I stand on that every day.
Right. So look, I'm not saying every Hoochie Daddy short should be full and meaty.
Yeah.
But if it's not.
But even if it is, hold on. Even if it is, you know, every nigga don't come in the game and score 30 every time. You know what I'm saying? Kobe ain't come in the game and score 30 every time. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He made up for it with assists. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I just need
you
your
know,
equivalent.
Yeah. Like, yo, if I know, you know, cause I'm gonna be honest, ain't no pussy like new pussy. So if I know I'm jumping into something new and I feel myself about to oh shit, tongue action is about to be on 1,000,000 the entire time. You feel me? Like I know myself.
Know thyself. Know thyself. I love it.
All right, Matrix, Oracle from the Matrix. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, exploiting your partner. God damn it.
Okay. So exploiting.
So let me ask you, do you feel like you've ever been exploited at any time for anything?
Yes, I've been exploited because I dated and was fucking with a dude for over a year and a half who was a homosexual. And that means
explain. You can't just roll past that and not explain. So what the fuck is a homosexual?
A homosexual, he technically did not have a valid residence. He was, you know, hopping around. He was staying with his mom for a little bit. And I would notice that, you know, he was a friend with, you know, a fuck buddy, a friend with benefits, blah, blah, blah. But I would notice, it's like, every time he come over, he always wanted to stay. Like, he wanted to stay and take a shower and all that. Like,
he'd always bring a bag.
Yeah, he always brought a bag. Like,
I don't know what you're doing tomorrow and shit.
And there was
next thing you know, you leaving his toothbrush.
Right, and like, dude got to a point, like, I remember one time he had a headache. He was like, man, I'm getting a little bit of headache. I was like, oh, okay, let me go grab, you know, I was like, I got some ice. He's like, oh, no, I know where it is. I'm sitting on the couch like, nigga, what? Like, he was a homosexual, so. I
love that term, though. I love that term.
I know that part of the reason why wasn't just because he was dropping off dick. You know what I'm saying? It was because he needed a warm bed and a hot shower. Like,
for sure.
Some lunch. You're not gonna let them leave hungry all the time.
All right. The same thing goes for men and women. Do not fuck on an empty stomach, yo. If you going over to her place and she ain't got no food and you hungry, my nigga, get out of there. Get out of there.
On an empty stomach.
That's what I'm saying. So okay, so a lot of women are still in their 20 phase because they're going over to niggas' houses and fucking on an empty stomach. Like, I ain't ate all day. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Like her stomach growling. Like, ew.
Not fucking on no fucking empty stomach. Hell no. I'm gonna make sure I eat. I'm gonna make sure you eat.
Okay. Well, that's that. I mean, but that's not really using someone. That's just preparing nutritions, like before you have sex. I'm talking about knowing someone's taking full advantage. Like, it took me a minute to realize, like, why is he always coming over and bringing a bag? Like, he can also leave right after.
So you didn't ask him, did he have a place of residence?
Oh, no, I knew he didn't.
Oh,
I knew he didn't. Oh my God, was I pulling a Jada trying to help people and like sexually taking advantage?
Entanglement.
Ooh.
You was the first one with an entanglement.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Have you ever been exploited? Have you ever been exploited, Naeem?
Naeem be putting out thirst trap pictures, so I don't know if you can be exploited. I don't know.
Have I ever been exploited? I can't think of any like specific examples right now, but I'm pretty sure I have. No, I'm pretty sure I have. No, absolutely. I'm pretty sure I have. I mean, like it goes down to even like I've been hit with like the girl hit me up like, oh my God, da da da, blah blah blah. And you're like, yo, you want to go out there get something to eat or whatever, and like. Basically, I was like the free meal nigga.
Yeah. I've been that nigga before.
Yeah,
I've been that nigga before.
She shut you up for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, we should get something to eat. And then like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You take out to eat, get some food or something. I'm like, she'll be like, come through, but can you bring me some food? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how they do. They be like, hey, look, da da da. Yeah, I would love to see you, but can you stop by the store and I'll get some cigarettes or like get some food or something.
Yeah. Oh, I've definitely been a cigarettes nigga.
Yeah. Did you hit?
I mean, yeah, I did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I paid $5 for this pack of Newports. You better give me some pussy. Like, like what the fuck? I don't even smoke Newports. I paid $5 for this pack of Newports, yo.
But real quick, though. Real quick, man. I will say, man, I feel like exploitation happens a lot. A lot, and I think some people don't even realize that they're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll be like exploiting you for all different kind of reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could be arm candy. You know what I'm saying? They just want you around so you can be.
So you can look good. Yeah.
Right. They're arm candy. They don't even really be fucking with you like that, but they go into an event and they want a good looking person next to them so they can look good.
Oh, I definitely been that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I would neither confirm nor deny that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that happens. So expectation, like it goes all around. Like people for sex, for females, for money, for cigarettes. It happens a lot.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta throw the cigarettes in there, man. Cigarettes
is fucking for a pack of Newports.
Yo, cigarettes is the worst drug in America, yo. I swear to God, because you gotta think about it. Even coke addicts and heroin addicts and crack addicts smoke cigarettes. Like, cigarettes is the worst drug in the world.
PSA.
Yo, truth commercial right here on Drake's Discussion Podcast. All right. So we've been talking for an hour and 30 minutes, man.
God damn.
Yeah, but it's been good conversation, man. You know what I'm saying?
30 minutes old.
Yeah, but no, you know what? It's worth it though. It's worth it.
My fault. Didn't we do that last time? We was on here for a minute.
We were on here for a minute.
Yeah.
We were on here for a minute. But no, it's been good topics all around. I want to thank the audience for chiming in. Definitely, y'all are the reason why we do this, because if we didn't do this, we'd just be three niggas sitting on the couches just talking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares for that? But we make it, we put it on live, and then boom, it's a fucking thing. But yeah, so make sure y'all follow the Drinks and Discussion Podcast on Instagram at DND Pod, Drinks and Discussion Podcast on Facebook, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitch, wherever you get your podcast from, Amazon Prime, wherever you get your podcast from, we on there. Make sure you follow me, Kingbot, KVNGBAK, on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow my man Primetime_Naeem on Instagram. There you go, right there. Also, make sure you follow his podcast.
You're giving a lot over here.
Yeah, you put that nigga on the couch by himself. This nigga get sexy, yo.
A lot.
I don't know what I did with the lights today.
He's
But this
like
nigga
on
is.
Arsenio Hall show. Like he's giving like very 90s.
Don't put the arm up with the fucking Abercrombie and Fitch pose, nigga.
He's trying to show off the muscles. He don't got no Hoochie Daddy shorts on now, but if he did, okay, look at him. See?
I hate this guy. Can you tell him where to find your shit at, man?
Yo, check out my YouTube page on it's Agree the number 2 Disagree. Also on Facebook, Agree the number 2 Disagree. It's some really interesting shit on there about relationships, about femininity, about masculinity. It's great stuff. Check it out.
For sure. Shanice, where can they? Shanice, where can they find you at, yo?
You guys can follow the podcast Dating Over 30s.
I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it.
Too much. Okay, you can follow me on Dating Over 30. The number 30 sucks on Instagram. But I do have a really great live show that I'm going to start doing starting in June. So I'd rather you follow my personal page, which is just_Queen, QUEEN, the way it's spelled, sassy. And I'm going to have a lot of updates, a lot of fun things going on. And of course, I also got to interview you for the podcast. So that's going to be coming out really soon. So be sure to follow me.
That was a wild podcast, too.
On my personal page.
It was good. It was a good podcast.
It was good, yeah. This one giving like.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. All right. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all again for fucking with us for this hour and 31 minutes now. And we will holler at y'all next time. Peace.